different studies that have backed up our product. Remember that we do studies that are listed in the PDR because they are clinical experience with the product, not the ingredients of the product, but the product itself, which is very different than most companies. There are other companies that have dietary supplements in the PDR, but they don't have studies, and if they do have the studies are on the ingredients, not the product itself. We do the studies directly on the product.
Dr. Andujar, can you mention to our listeners about 3 PDRs and which study were posted in each of them?
In 2015 was the first study, was the Omega study, Omega and Laminine. And the Omega showed a drop in cholesterol, LDL, bad cholesterol, a drop in triglycerides, a drop in blood pressure. All of these were high with the Omega compared to the placebo group, but the Laminine and Omega was even better. So that was the first study. In 2016, we had the second study, which is the pre-diabetic study, which showed that we lowered that Laminine by itself could lower the hemoglobin A1C, which is the sugar count that many diabetics get. And we are able to actually stop people from going from being pre-diabetic to diabetic. Normally, every pre-diabetic becomes diabetic because there's very little change in their lifestyle. But with using Laminine, we showed that the pre-diabetic would not become diabetic. And then in 2017, the third study was study with immune and Laminine. The immune increased the B cells, T cells, and natural killer cells. And then the immune with the Laminine was even better and showed a high increase in B cells, T cells, and natural killer cells. And aside from this, we have had many people who have specific persons in Trinidad that have decreased their HIV count by taking Laminine. And we're very happy and going to be doing a study to prove that this is something that continues to do well. So those are the 3 main studies, and every year we'll do another study to show the value of Laminine and the other products.
Thank you so much, Doctor. And I can see Michael Burgess here. Michael, let me open your microphone. Don't move, don't move. Yes. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Irene. Hello, Dr. Andujar.
Hello, Mike.
With us.
Good to hear you again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see you next time. So before a lady from Germany asked a question about a professional sportsman and if he can use Laminine. For sure, he can use it, but the problem is, I know that FGF is in Germany on the anti-doping list. So if he take it and he get into control, he get in big problems because all FGFs and growth factors are on the doping list. So for Germany, it's not allowed, and I think it's around the world the same. I repeat it now in German, so the German people know it also. Eben wurde die Frage gestellt, ob Sportler, Leistungssportler, die unter Dopingkontrollen oder Dopingkontrollen teilnehmen müssen, die Laminine nehmen dürfen. Natürlich dürfen die nehmen. Das Problem ist aber, wenn dann festgestellt wird, dass sie Wachstumshormone nehmen, haben sie ein Problem. Ich habe Aline eben einen Link rüber geschickt. Ich weiß nicht, ob sie ihn in den Chatraum reinstellt. Einfach mal googeln, FGF2, Wachstumshormone, Dopingliste wird man beim DFB drauf stoßen und da ist auf Seite 31 erklärt, dass FGF, alle FGFs unter das Anti-Doping-Gesetz fallen, also Leistungssportler dürfen dieses nicht nehmen, zumindest in Deutschland. Okay,
that's it. Is definitely on the doping list, and it's something that you have to watch out for. But my interpretation has been that the majority of people that get tested that well, that intensely, are on the World Cup teams or Olympic teams. My daughter plays in Japan, and she takes Lamanine every day, and it's not an issue with her with being in the anti-doping, because they have to test. It's very expensive, very problematic doing the testing for the FGF.
Oh, that's great information. So it's very difficult to find out if someone uses Lamanine or FGF. So they could if they want, but it's too expensive. So you can take it, and you can hope they don't find it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
okay. Thank you,
Michael.
much.
Yes, thank you. And I want to show a picture of my son who's doing sport, and you can see for the 5 years he takes Lamanine. Also, I want to show you a picture of my nephew. He's also champion on heavy lifting, and he's been taking Lamanine daily. And he told me sometimes he takes 4 and 4 Lamanine when his body hurts. And I can show you the dance world champion, a daughter of our CEO, Wiki Sianta. She won the champion last year, and she's been taking Lamanine. So we have so many athletes who's been taking Lamanine, and that's okay here in the United States. And I believe it's enough for today, right, Doctor? I know people might have more questions for you, but we can continue to do the same live webinar with Dr. Andujar next week at the same time. So now everybody would have chance to bring your friends, to send the link to your partners. So we'll try to get as many people as possible to hear good news about Lamanine, Powerhouse Pack, and also we'll very soon we'll do a big conference call about our product Lamaderm, which I love it, I use it, okay? And I know we have so many stories about Lamaderm as well. So at the end, I just want to tell everybody, because you're part of my organization, I just want to tell you how much product I personally take to be healthy, energetic, and I'm 60 years old. So every single day, I take 2 Lamanine in the morning, 2 at night, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And I would really recommend the Eco bottle, because many people who's healthy, who's young and healthy, they just want to do prevention, right, Dr. Andujar? And yes. 2 in the morning, 2 at night, that's just perfect combination of Lamanine or dosage of Lamanine to stay healthy and do prevention. This is my Powerhouse Pack. Okay, Lamanine. Okay, Omega. I take 1 Omega in the morning, 1 at night. Then Immune, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And digestive, I used to take 1 in the morning, 1 at night, but now since I learned that so many of my partners take digestive with every single meal, and they lost weight. I want to lose some weight till summer. So every time I put something in my mouth, I mean breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I take a digestive, especially after I saw the video, which was done in Life on Global with a scientist, Kimberly. She showed how digestive dissolve our food, right, doctor?
Yes.
That was an amazing test. Can you tell a few things about the test? What happened to our, when we eat and digestive is not working, and then the digestive just helps to dissolve anything we eat?
Well, we mixed it specifically with oatmeal. And when you mix it with oatmeal, it shows immediately how it dissolves and makes it a lot more fluid and makes it easier to swallow. So digestive used with oatmeal, simple test. You can see it when it's mixed. It disintegrates it and makes it useful for our bodies.
Thank you. So personally, I recommend all my family to take Powerhouse Pack. Why? Because I want to see my parents alive. My papa, 87, he has amazing result with diabetes. And I'm happy Dr. Andujar done the studies. But for me, the best studies was when my father's sugar dropped from 500 down to 133. That was amazing. And that happened back in 2011. Since that time, my papa takes Powerhouse Pack, Lemonine, then Omega, then entire Powerhouse Pack, and he's still alive. My mom with dementia has amazing result as well. My son takes Lemonine, my daughter-in-law takes Powerhouse Pack, my nephew, as you saw, all my family. So this is what I would recommend to you to do as well. And thank you so much, Dr. Andujar. Thank you for being on a live webinar. We'll do it more often so more people can hear the news about our product and maybe even about business opportunities, because when you share, company compensate us for sharing information about our products. So thank you so much, all listeners. Thank you so much, Dr. Andujar. I know Doctor will be on next live webinar today at 5 p.m. California time. So everybody who has relatives, friends in the United States, please ask them to join the webinar, the same link, the same room, the same doctor, the same Irene Savchin. We'll do the same presentation and answer all the questions your people might have. So I wish you to stay well. And next week, we'll see you in this room at 20 Polish time, right? Thank you so much, doctor, and thank you, everybody. Stay healthy.
See you next week.
Thank you so much. Thank you.